In this video, I'm going to show you how to cut round stickers in two different ways with your silhouette. Either a full cut, which means it's fully cut out of the paper and you can have them individually, or a kiss cut, which is basically making a sticker sheet where the sticker comes off, but it is connected to the paper. So different reasons to do different ways. The machine automatically does a kiss cut when you just use their settings for sticker paper. So I'm going to show you the revised settings if you want to do the full cut. Also for stickers, I recommend using a waterproof glossy sticker paper to get your best color results on your home printer. So let me show you how easy this is to set up and do with your Silhouette. So you're going to open Silhouette to a new page. You're going to choose letter size, and I usually like the vertical orientation. You can do either way, and then you're going to press M for these registration marks to come up. So we have the registration marks. That's how the Silhouette knows where to cut once you have printed this on your home printer. And now we're going to add the stickers. So I'm a big fan of just keeping my files on my computer and then dragging them to a project. I have these stickers set up to be 4 inches round, which might be a little bigger than you want, but maybe not. So you can just take them, make them any size you want. Just don't, I don't know if you notice that. If you put it right over, it's going to replace it. See how it like snapped on there? So now the first one's gone. So you just want to make sure you place it somewhere different than where a sticker previously was. Now when you're lining them up, you need them to not be past this red line, or this part's not going to cut, which is going to make a not so great sticker. All right, so just fill this space. Keep the designs off these hash marks and not on these red lines. Okay, now I like to open, don't have anything clicked. I like to open the layers panel over here, and you'll see it has lots of like one first level layer and then a bunch of different layers, and each of these layer ones and polygons is a sticker. So if it shows 2, it means there were 2 different versions of the same thing. But we want to put them all in the same upper level thing. So we're going to just drag everything that says polygon up into this top level folder. And to make sure you didn't miss any, turn it off. So click the eyeball and make sure everything disappears. So now that we have everything there, we can select and delete these sublayers. And then double click on that and just write print, just so it's really clear what layer you're working on. If you were to go to trace, select trace area, drag over all of it, and put trace outer edge, it is still not going to see the circle. So you'll see it ends up with red lines, like it's going to cut out the actual design. We do not want that. Okay, so we're going to use the shapes to create your cut lines for this. First thing you want to do is you want to lock the print layer, because we don't want our cut lines on the same layer as the print, because we're going to turn one on and off at a time. So we're going to choose a circle. I'm going to hold down the shift key so I get a good perfect circle, and I'm just going to drag over that sticker, go to the arrow, and then I'm just going to make sure that the circle is on the white part, and then you can just do shift and you can create another circle. So you're just going to drag it, and if the white isn't going to print, so if you make your circle a little bit bigger on these stickers, it's not a big deal. You just want to make sure you don't cut off anything important. Cutting off the ground line, and actually the volcano line on this one is intended, but otherwise I tried to leave it white so it was going to be really easy to use. And this one you want to make sure it covers that, or else it's going to look like an incomplete image. All right, so we have red circles around each. We're going to go And you'll see we have layer 2 and all the circles went in the same layer, so we didn't have to do an extra one. And then I'm just going to double click and put cut, just so I know exactly what's going on. Now, before I send it to the printer, I'm going to hide the cut lines. And then I'm going to just do Command P. I'm on a Mac, so however you do it on yours. I'm going to choose high gloss paper. Normal is usually fine, at least on my Epson. And then I'm going to send it to the printer. Now, once that prints, we're going to hide the print layer, show the cut layer, and then choose send. We're going to put our stickers on the mat, and it's good to go. You're going to put it into your machine and cut these stickers.